Welcome to Property Focus, everybody. I'm your host, Peter Ngigi, and today we're going to look at a one-of-one apartment, the most luxe two-bedroom apartment in the whole of Kenya. And you know what's going to set off the whole stage for this particular show? This canvas over here has all color tones to set the stage for this apartment. You've got your grays, you've got your gold, you've got your blacks, you've got your whites, which we will see all throughout this magnificent apartment. And right over here is this magnificent lavatory with modern chandeliers, black stem, with the bulbs peeping out from the left to right like a leaf, with a magnificent one-of-one mirror that sort of looks like it's going into infinity. Now, before I proceed any further, I'd like to welcome everybody to a magnificent episode. I'm your host, Peter Ngigi. Now, already coming into this space, I'm already drenched in so much light. Separating this area from the front area, you've got these white metal slates, and it's a theater of optics with this particular apartment. Coming around onto this section, of course, you've got your waterfall edge on this side, your white granite with the gray veins that just run deep on this kitchen cabinet countertop, staged with some fruits. Don't mind me if I do. And of course, as you can see, the two chairs over here right beside to just gobble up a snack before you leave the house. Matte finish cabinets that are in light brown, and of course consistent with the backsplash and also matching the wood ceramic tiles. Quite a nice touch, also with the European finishes right over here. Onto this other section, because it's sort of like a parallel. You've got your microwave over here, induction, which works. Nice. And your cooker and your oven right below here, and cleverly tucked in is your fridge. Brilliant. Now, coming through into this area, we've got the laundrette where you could put your washing machine right over here with a dryer. And of course, I like a good laundrette area that also has space for preparation with the European finishes as well. And going to this direction, you've got your servants' quarter, which is also ensuite. Quite beautiful. Now, let's move on to the dining room area. And now coming onto the formal dining room. But before I get to this dining table, guys, oh my goodness, this mirror, this hexagon mirror in silver black tones, many triangles coming together to just make a cohesive whole of a hexagon of a decorative mirror. It's absolutely beautiful. And to balance out this space, you've got this black console with marble-like cabinets to it, and all these decorations to it with the black vases and the tall black vase with the nice white lilies, which give a very opulent, luxurious look. The look is beautiful. And coming onto this round table, glass round table, and the base is in chrome. I guess the reason why they chose a round table is because of space. Because if you had a rectangular table over here, it will eat up a lot of space into this hallway. So you could sit 6 people over here comfortably for dinner, and it's magnificent. Lovely space that they have over here with the olive tree on this side to bring in nature into this home. It's not all about the cement and hard fixtures and the fabrics, but also some greenery as well. Magnificent. Super. Coming in into the lounge, you've got this whole space where the adventure begins. You've got a color palette that has all these colors, a bit of gray, a bit of white, a bit of black, a bit of brown, all of it put together. And I like this particular space right here because you've got your chair where the head of the home can sort of just sit down, hold his conversations, and just talk to everybody in this teal green that's just so beautiful. And coming onto this space, you've got your floating shelves with a black vase, you've got your plants, green and red, abstract painting, and a little bit of trinkets here and there to just bring life to that particular space. Coming onto this section, you've got your recessed wall that has provision for your television set, you've got your LED spotlights, and coming to this magnificent space, this is the heart of it all, where the drama begins. You've got this magnificent chandelier that's got all these LED lights, got the smoky gray glass bouncing off, coming onto this centerpiece coffee table with a lot of artifacts to it. You've got a very grandeur chess table right over here, and moving on onto this section, you've got a very low L-shaped couch with nice neutral tones. You've got a bit of gray, a bit of black, and what I was mentioning earlier on about the consistency, you see this teal green, it's the same one that's been used at that particular section on that chair. Very beautiful space, just coming to life. It's absolutely delightful. And we're going to take a short commercial break and then show you more, and especially where the heart of this whole apartment lies, the master bedroom, which you need to stay tuned for. Good, thank you for keeping it property focused. Now, on to the other half of this show. We're going to showcase 3 bedrooms, and we've got one bedroom that's going to have a chess player say checkmate. Now, on to bedroom number 1. Now, coming into the little girl's bedroom, first of all, nice metallic switches over here and so much light, color, fabric. Right when you come into this particular room, you've got this mirror right over here with the dresser area, nice little drawer for the girl's crayons, combs, any of those things, the dolls or anything that she may want to put away and just have the room looking clean. Now you've got the little poof area that she can sit on and just do her makeup and everything and just be a little girl. And coming onto this side, you've got your closet, which is a nice gray brown, and the master accent wall, which is in purple and yellow and a bit of all the colors that you've been seeing throughout the whole house. You see, the consistency of each and every room is present, but every room has its own character. So this is the little girl's room. I'll come over to this other side. Right over here, you've got your big windows that allow a lot of light to permeate into the room with lots of fresh air that could just also come into the little girl's room. And you've got your light stand on this side, nice cylindrical feature, your nightstand which is in mirror, consistent to the dining table. You've got the way this has been staged with a purple headboard and nice faux pas right over here that's in white that feels quite nice. And right over here you've got the nice purple chair for the little girl. She could comb her doll's hair, she could sort of read a book, any of her drawings, she could just get creative with this space. And what I like on this particular section, provision for your television set if you so wish. And coming down over here you've got your side table, which is very interesting, that's in black and it's complementary to this side chair. Now we're going to go into the other room, see what it has to offer. Now, coming into this bedroom over here, staged to be the boys' room, and you can tell by the accent wall, it could be an office, it could be a reading area, you could make it to be whatever it is. Now, what I like about this, you've got your closet, accent wall is in rustic, gray, dark brown, light brown. You've got your nightstand that's a block of wood that has been cut, staged here with orchids which are in white, which gives a bit of a softer touch to the block of wood on the side. That's the nightstand. And coming over onto this side, you've got your big windows again You've got your shears, which are in gray, and the whole theme of this particular room is in this color. You've got the rustique wallpaper, which has got a bit of a gray, a nice fabric velvet gray for the headboard and the base of the bed. Dresser as well is also in gray, but in leather. So it's got a different feel to it. It's got a black knob, very masculine. Wood for the drawer case right over here. Nice cool mirror with the LED light, and of course your modern black LED lamp. It's quite cool. And of course you've got your towel rack where you could just hang your stuff for it to just dry. And you see you've got in a cohesive whole brown, gray, white, playing all together to just make a very visually pleasing room. Now we're going to go into our last bedroom where the magic happens, so they say. Beautiful space, all in white, the masterpiece of this home. Coming into this master bedroom. I don't know what to say. It's like something else. This definitely is the statement bedroom or room in this particular house. You've got, of course, the lavatory on this side. And I'll just talk about the white walls and this big headboard that's just been mounted onto the wall with provision for switches, and not to mention the crystal chandeliers for him and her that are quite elegant. I believe the very best we've seen on this show. It's super beautiful. And you've got this 6x6 bed, so you can tell the generous proportions this particular room has. And coming onto this side, you've got the footrest lounge sort of chair. You could just sit down over here with a family, and not to mention this TV stand that you could sort of just watch television in the evening with the chrome base, consistent to what it is that we had in the dining room. And what is really brilliant about this particular space, because it's all about storage, you could put in your items inside here and sit down, have space for a family for 4 people to just sort of enjoy and take it all in. Now, coming onto this section, you've got your swivel chairs over here, your 4-far that could sit about 4 or 5 people comfortably to just watch television. And check out this chandelier, something to think about. It's quite opulent, very nice. I really like this space. Now, coming on to this side over here, of course, you've got your closets all over. And on this particular section, you could put in your watches, perfumes, colognes, whatever you see fit, necklaces, jewelry, all of that. Again, onto this other side, you've got your chandelier that's on this side, the crystal chandelier, press to open drawers, which is a very nice touch. And there you have it, a magnificent 2-bedroom apartment staged as a 3-bedroom apartment. Most definitely the most luxe we've ever featured on this show. So we're going to have a chat with the interior designer of this space to tell us how can you get your space looking as opulent as this. I love this carpet rug. This is a nice touch. Let's go have a chat with Ace. And welcome back, Ace. Glad to have you on the show once more.
Thank you for having me again.
Brilliant, brilliant. Now we know you, but our viewers, just in case we've got some new viewers, tell us about yourself.
Okay, I'm Ace from Lihem Interiors. I've been working here in Kenya for 2 years now. I've been working for different developers here. The developer asked us to design this development 2 years ago when I'm still in Dubai. So he told me like, oh, I really want to have something different in Kenya. So yeah, I think I did a great job here, like changing the game when it comes to interior design here in Kenya.
And you did everything over here?
Yes, I did, from furnitures to decors.
From the soft to the hard finishes?
Hard finishes, built-ins, and also the tiles, the sanitary wares, everything that you can see, it's me.
So what is this? Is this a modern luxe feel? This is a modern luxe apartment?
Yeah, it is a modern luxe. So what we did is like we helped the developer to sell the smallest unit. So we furnish everything. So we consider all this bright colors like the neutrals, layers of textures, and also freshness.
Brilliant, brilliant. Now, the people who are watching, what's the design process to making such a beautiful apartment such as this?
So we have dream, design, and create. Under dream, these are the stage where you conceptualize. You get all the briefs from your clients. You have to make your layouts functional and make it beautiful and more spacious. Then after that, you have to download like images for your inspiration photos on what directions you're gonna be like leading, on what style, all those things, on who gonna be living here. Those briefs are, we have like these brief forms that we ask the client to fill up so that we have a guide. Then after this, we have the design phase, in which the design phase, you have to do the drawings on AutoCAD or ArchiCAD. So you have to make sure that the sizes of your furnitures needs to fit on the given space that we have. Even the flow of your bathrooms and also your kitchens, you have like the proper way of putting your kitchen cabinets, your position of your sink, position of your fridge, all those things, all those considerations, we've done everything on that stage, which is the design stage. Then after that is the create. So wherein we have to collaborate with some suppliers and subcontractors. This is the main action. Create is the main action wherein we purchase, we do shopping, and we do installation, and we do setups. So we have 3 design stages for Lehem. We have like dream, design, and create.
Now, how can people make an apartment look like this?
Okay, my advice is when you're making a luxe apartment, it doesn't make you feel like you are like these are untouchable. It needs to have like you are comfortable on this space, that you can live on this space actually. And for me, a luxe apartment is it should have like a good layout, natural lightings, artificial lightings, ambience lightings, and also like lots of textures, laying textures like glass, hard, soft finish textures, all those things. You just have to combine it, and also it needs to give you that or satisfy your 5 senses, your sense of seeing, hearing, sense of smell, touch, and even sense of taste. Sometimes, you know, we are like living in an innovative generation right now. So yeah, some candles are edible, some diffusers that makes the whole look, not only look, but the feel, you know. For me, it's like the clean air and the cleanliness of your apartment that makes it luxurious.
Brilliant, brilliant. Now, you know there's some viewers who are watching you right now and they want to be like you. What would you advise anybody who wants to become an interior designer?
Okay, thank you for that, for the compliments. So I think for me, it's just, it's within me. Actually, I studied the Bachelor of Nursing. I am a registered nurse in the Philippines. Then I went to Dubai, and when I went to Dubai, my mom is like arranging all this like crazy things like for like medical inclined work for me to do. But I told her, Mom, I don't want to work on the hospital. And I told him like, you know, it's all about passion. It's inside you. So I decided to work in an interior design company. I started at the bottom, so which is good. I worked in Dubai for 10 years. So for all those years, I've been like passed through all those stages, like all the areas in which I collect all those knowledge, and I made it. I think I made myself like a bit. I think I'm not sure if it is I'm successful, but I think I'm successful in what I do, because at the end of the day, it's not being like not amount of money. It's like it's how you feel. I feel successful because I'm happy. I think, yeah. So I think it's you just have to be passionate on the things that you do. Forget about the money. You just have to make things like with your passion, then money will come.
Well, glad to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
And there you had it from Ace on how to design your small space 2-bedroom apartment into becoming a modern luxe unit as beautiful as this. Only on Property Focus that you can get such amazing content on property, real estate, and building construction. Remember, if you want to reach out to us and advertise your property, reach out to us on the contacts right down on the screen, and we'll be more than happy to have more of these on this show. I've been your host, Peter Ngigi. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, see you next week. Goodbye.